Welcome to the Chaos Call of Duty channel. I want to say really quickly, thank you so much for the support. We've put up 3 videos and we already have 1,300 subs. I truly appreciate all of you. If you didn't know, we now have 2 Call of Duty channels. The main channel, which has been around for a decade and will continue to do the COD History series, all the ranking, everything, all that nostalgic Call of Duty content. This channel is covering the daily COD content, news, updates, leaks, rumors, patches, anything that's happening in the Call of Duty community, we're going to be covering over here. So thank you everybody who came over, and thank you to all the new subscribers that continue to join. Today, we've got a couple things to talk about. One, the new Warzone 2 map, the Resurgence map, has officially been leaked. Well, it's non-officially been leaked. The point is, the map has been leaked. We're going to talk about that, look it over, see what you guys think about that. We're also going to talk about the fact that there is a huge movement for sniper rifles to get buffed. That's right. Warzone 2 players are not happy, and they are pushing for a massive sniper rifle buff. And I'm going to give you guys an update on the potential lawsuit when it comes to Microsoft trying to acquire Activision Blizzard. Microsoft trying to buy Call of Duty. So stick around, guys, for the entire video. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's start off with the Warzone 2 players coming together, begging Infinity Ward to buff some of the sniper rifles. Now, sniper rifles. You either love them or you hate them. I was never good enough to kind of go around and parade with a sniper rifle in any Call of Duty, but there were times where I would secretly play with them because I enjoyed them, but I didn't really let anybody know because I wasn't very good with it. But they are a huge aspect of Warzone 2, especially since it's such a big map and you have so many long-range engagements, and they're not happy. Snipers in Call of Duty, I'll ask you, should they be one-shot kills to the head, yes or no? I'm not talking about battle rifles or anything like that, not marksman rifles. I'm talking about sniper rifles. Most people would probably agree if you hit him with a headshot, he should be gone. Well, that's not the case with some sniper rifles in Warzone 2. You can actually hit them with a headshot and they'll put more plates on and then they'll get back up, and you just do this dance over and over and over. And the argument is being made that sniper rifles aren't that effective right now in Warzone 2. Back in Warzone 1, if you hit a headshot with a marksman rifle or a sniper rifle, I mean, I think pretty much all the time, or 99.9% of the time, it would down your enemy, your opponent, or it would just flat out eliminate them. That's not the case right now. They just replate, get back up, and it's not there. Now, there are some that are a one-hit kill guarantee, and you can see that in like the SBR 208, but there are others that are not. And one of those satisfying, fulfilling things about being a sniper, using a sniper rifle, is getting that headshot and getting rewarded. So do you guys think that they will buff the snipers? Do you think there will be a meta shift? Or do you think snipers are not going to be that upper tier, top tier go-to like they were in Warzone 1? I want your opinion, especially if you actually snipe, if it's something that you predominantly do in Call of Duty. Now, let's get an update on Microsoft and their acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Then we'll talk about the new map leak, the Resurgence map. Now, Microsoft is trying to buy Activision Blizzard, which owns Call of Duty, for a smooth $70 billion or $69 billion, somewhere in there. But the FTC, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, doesn't quite agree with it. They actually may file a lawsuit to block the deal. That's right, reports are out there that the FTC is thinking about trying to block the entire sale. So what does Microsoft do? Well, they're going to have to go to court. They're going to have to contest it if it happens and get a decision in court. Bloomberg actually said that it wouldn't shock them at all if the FTC files a lawsuit to block the entire deal. But they also noted that Microsoft, if they take it to court, they could have a really good chance to prevail. It would be a legal battle. It would be stretched out, and they're trying to close this thing on June 30th of 2023, and that would probably take it way out of there. Now, a little history. Back in 1995, Microsoft tried to do this as well with Intuit Incorporated, and the U.S. government sued them. They sued to block, and Microsoft dropped it. They didn't want to go into this long, drawn-out legal battle, so they just dropped it. But that was 1995. I don't see that happening in 2022. This is such a big asset. I mean, Microsoft owning Activision Blizzard and all of its properties, That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And that's not even talking about the PlayStation side of thing or Sony contesting about the Call of Duty rights and all of that. So it's up in the air. It is not a guarantee that Microsoft will own Call of Duty, but they look like they're gearing up to take their lawyer army to court if the FTC decides to actually block the sale. Now, let's jump over to Warzone 2. And we say, a new map? What are you talking about? Warzone 2 just came out. We just got a new map. Well, yeah, you're getting another map, and it's coming next year. The Warzone 2 Resurgence map, and this was actually reported on at Charlie Intel. Now, I would say that Al Mazrah is popular. Would you guys agree? Let me know. You're the community. You guys are literally the Call of Duty community, so what do you think? I mean, are you happy with it? Is it something that's going to give you longevity and playtime? Do you think you'll be playing it next year? Obviously, anytime they introduce something new, that's great because you can either pick it up and play it or you can go back to what you do. The more options, the better when it comes to a player. And fast-paced action maps, a lot of people like them. I mean, Rebirth Island, Fortune's Keep, things like that. Well, the data miners or the Redditors have actually found they found the Resurgence map. It was a COD Facebook group called I Am Devins, or that Reddit user from that group, and they shared an image of the leaked, alleged new Resurgence map. They also actually gave a lot of names of the points of interest on this map, and I'm going to go over it with you guys really quick. This is the picture, once again, alleged, not confirmed. As you can see, mode supported game modes, Resurgence, 50 players, 1x ground war area, 24 by 24, and DMZ will be on this map as well. This is one of those tight, fast-paced maps that a lot of people enjoy more than the long, drawn-out, methodical, like the Al Mazrah map. So, you have Shipwreck at the top. You've got some boats up there, too. They actually look like old boats. Could actually be like pirate shipwrecks, which would be cool. You have your residential area. You have a water treatment plant. You have an apartment complex. You have greenhouses, a town center, a power plant. I'm wondering if that's going to be interactive at all. You have the industrial ruins at the bottom. You have a beach club, which is pretty cool. You have the port where all the water is. We've seen ports before. And then you have a castle right smack dab in the middle. And if you look at that map, that castle is big. I mean, you kind of maybe think of the Gulag, honestly. That's kind of the vibe I'm going to get from it. You also have a big sandy beach on the left, right below the water treatment. Then you have some barrier break like walls or docks at the very bottom too that extend out way into the water. I don't know if they're going to be playable or not, but it could add a cool dynamic. And what's really weird is look at the bottom. Look at the bottom right. It says activate wind. Okay. All right. You can activate the wind, or somebody's going to activate the wind. Anyway, this is the alleged Resurgence map coming next year. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I really like the big castle in the middle. I just think that's neat. And I like the shipwreck area at the top. Let me know, guys. Hope you have a great day. Once again, thank you for all the support on the channel, and I'll see you soon.